Hi, hello, welcome.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I do like the look of the very athletic Morgan Rogers. He's a very powerful ball carrier with the right intelligence to play in all advanced positions. He's someone who comes to life in and around the box, always asking for the ball, even in the most crowded places.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Nicely shaped ball. Berbatov is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good.
Oh no, what has happened here? He is through here. He's had it taken off him. Berbatov. And this is Shevchenko. Look at the space here. Right, Shevchenko. Now, can they get him away? And this is Berbatov. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Isak. Can he get it through? Bruno Fernandes is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's Shevchenko.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
McAllister. Van Dijk. Ugarte. And here's Isak. Searching pass he's played there. Saliba gets it away. Liverpool with the corner, they're first. And he's there to clear it. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. He's through here. And this is Shevchenko. Shoots! Goal!
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the manager...
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Liverpool coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with it.
Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Duke absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Looking to play him in. Fernandes has the space to scheme. Van Dijk getting this one clear. João Palhinha. And this is Shevchenko. Cleared without hesitation. And smartly reclaimed. Isak. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Berbatov. This might spell danger. And that has been cleared. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Ugarte. Spread it left. Szoboszlai. Nicely aimed pass. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, that's a... Isak! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Liverpool have their second corner now. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Bruno Fernandes, he's going for goal! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Now that's well seen too. Martinez. And it's Van Dijk. To Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Berbatov. Oh, that's well spotted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And that's it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten. Critical in deciding
Hello,
their
everybody,
ultimate
and
fate.
welcome to today's
Having made their
match.
intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. And Dijk reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this part of the footballing world.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never...
He's in one. Bruno Fernandes! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Saliba. Oh, good-looking ball. Shevchenko is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Bruno Fernandes. Alexander-Arnold.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Here's Jones. Rodgers. No goals as yet. Konate. Van Dijk. And it's Jones. Now that's well seen too. Bruno Fernandes. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Manchester United are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Robertson receives it in a wide position. Bruno Fernandes with the delivery.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Robertson. Van Dijk. And Konate. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Bruno Fernandes. And he was quick to react. Now it's Foden. And here's Trossard. And it's Jones. Alexander-Arnold, and here's Foden. And he can clear it away. And the referee has blown for half-time. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And this is a quick reminder
Reflections
to let
on the
you know
first
that you'll
half?
be able to
Well,
catch
I wouldn't say it was the most
broadcast
potent
live
performance,
on our
Peter,
club's
but
FM
defensively,
station.
very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Back on the way then.
Liverpool clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Alexander-Arnold. Jones. Van Dijk. Trossard. Drogba. Now Trossard. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Trippier. And that's aimed into the middle. Caught offside that time. Not the most convincing of passes. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Robertson, and he welcomes it in. Oh, he's been caught on, he's had a shot! It's in! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! Simplicity itself.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Liverpool penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Jones, good purposeful running this. Gets a good foot in there, and that's gone loose. That's gone for a throw-in.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's managed to get free. Cross from Robertson. That's a sharp pass. Bruno Fernandes. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that is expertly dealt with.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
I think we're just about done here.
Time.
And it's Drogba, distributed tidily. Shevchenko, he has found the way through. Deftly away. So that's it. It is all over. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be...
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to
Hello,
raise the mood
everybody,
all
and
around
welcome
us.
to today's
After
match.
all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. Carvajal playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
And now the breakaway. Great ball if he can get there. He's found a way through. Tries a shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
India are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Shevchenko.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Quarter of an hour played. India are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Chouameni. Trossard. Now it's Lewandowski.
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Batistuta. And he's straight offside. And it's Chouameni. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, that's a key interception. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Neymar. Now it's Batistuta. Now he's got space here. Trossard. Hermoso. Batistuta running with the ball, and this is Bale. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Lewandowski. Showing great feet there. Serginho making a dash for it. That is good alertness. Chouameni. Bale. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, sweet feet.
There will be 1 minute
That is
added
good.
time.
Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. India unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and will be Lewandowski! He's got away with one there. Vermeer. Carvajal. Bale. Now Neymar. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And here's Bale. Iniesta. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Trossard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And this is Shevchenko. Big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And we have our very first corner. Impressive! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Shapes! Oh, good finish! Van Dijk. Martinez. Messi. Fermin. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Fermin gets over and intercepts.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Shevchenko, spread it left. And here's Shevchenko. Carvajal did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. India really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears here. Ball comes
There will be
terrific
1 minute added time.
against the crossbar. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well.
And that is the last of the action. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times... Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker to make a statement of intent. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. Well, Filippo Inzaghi may not have the swashbuckling panache of some of his contemporaries, but his goal-scoring record, Jim, speaks for itself.
There's something that's just so wonderfully simple about his game. The run he makes, his ability to draw the ball towards him inside the box, his approach will remain the same. After all, he only needs to get it right once.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Messi makes a move down the right. He's shifting through the gears here. He stands tall and strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. Batistuta! It's in!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
The goal scorer after 14 minutes is number 5, Gabriel Batistuta.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Gullit, Doku has it out wide and in space. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And it's Serginho. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That has ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? Now there's a... And the shot! It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Kimmich. And he's been shifted off it. Looking to play him in. Ribery. India are 1 up. Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Martinez. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Serginho.
Oh, sweet feet.
And that is the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. India coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
India just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And yes, it's him again. India are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Serginho's cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Well, they were caught in possession whilst attempting on the face of it to walk it all the way in. Spread neatly. He's found a way through. Neymar has it in a wide position. He's got away. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to... Could be danger here! And he... Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Decent chance! And no mistake! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Manchester United cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Kimmich. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Neymar going forward. Oh, he's bustling, and Batistuta! And that really should have been that.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
India have their second corner now. Messi plays it short, and he's gone backward here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Bojan Krkić going face-to-face with his great rival. Ribery. Batistuta, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. That's a cute ball. No luck with that dink over the top.
India can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Can he get onto this? Neymar has the space to scheme. Lisandro Martinez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that will be the final act. India can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
So guys, bye bye. ഒരാൾ പോലുമില്ല. അത് കുഴപ്പമില്ല, just fun. Bye guys, good night.